2 days. Gotta get this mile in, this extra mile. I'm running in. I did 2 miles today. Just finished hitting the track. It's so beautiful out here. It feels so good. I wish the summer felt like this. Like it's wintertime, but look at the weather. It feels great. Anyway, I just did 2 miles. Tomorrow I'm doing 3 miles, and I will do 1, 2, and 3 miles 3 times a week. Well, 1 mile, then 2 miles and 3 miles, 3 days a week. And for February, I'm gonna do 4 miles, 5 miles, and 6 miles each week. And we building, and we gonna get to 15 miles. Yeah, and eventually get to that marathon, 26. So let's get it. What's up, guys? It's your girl Jewel here with the 23 for 23 healthy lifestyle change. How have you guys been? So today we're gonna get into why is it that you can't commit to your goals, or you can't commit to losing weight. You quit when you start. It's hard for you to keep going. I just want to talk a little bit about that today. And I'm starting to understand and realize why it's so hard for people to even get started sometimes. A lot of times we look at how far we have to go instead of focusing on the process. And that's why who you become in the process is so important. And that's why I'm working towards self-discipline, because if you know you have to lose 50 pounds, the agony of losing 50 pounds will nag at you every single day. So you have to have something that pushes you no matter what the scale says. You have to have something that drives you no matter if you've lost weight that week or if you ate bad that week. You know what I'm saying? You have to have something that says, all right, you know what, I fell off, let me get back on. And I think that our non-scale victories are like the benchmarks to success. And, you know, I heard this saying that said, your steps towards success are steps of success. And that's why I talk about who you become in the process, because you can't focus on that end goal. It's not about the end goal at all. It's not about losing the 50 pounds, because if you lose, anybody can lose the 50 pounds. That's okay. It's not about losing the 50 pounds. If you haven't grown through the process, then you're going to be that same person when you lose that 50 pounds, and you're going to gain it back because you haven't changed your mentality, you haven't changed your attitude, and you haven't grown any. You just did it, and now you think that you're supposed to be this weight, but you have not changed. And so I think that you really have to focus on your non-scale victories. And I know for me, some non-scale victories are waking up every day that I say I'm going to get up to go work out. Actually putting forth 120% in my workouts. Eating healthy the whole day, eating clean, not eating certain snacks that I say is not in my diet for that day or for that week or whatever the case may be. Having energy to do certain things. I have like my goals laid out for the week, and then I write down my goals for the day. And I check off things, you know, when I get it done. And I go back and I look at some of the weeks before, and a lot of times in certain weeks I didn't get a lot of things done, and that week I would have to roll it over to the next week. But now I'm looking and I see that I got more checks. You know, I see I'm getting a lot more done now. I'm actually doing what I say I'm going to do. So that's a non-scale victory to me, because before I was procrastinating. And, you know, E.T. said, no, it's just not important to you. You know what I'm saying? Your priorities are messed up. That's why you're not. That's why you think you procrastinate, but it's just not a priority to you. But I made things a priority. I start prioritizing, and I'm actually getting things done. So that's a non-scale victory to me. That's growth. You know what I'm saying? When I get out of class, I go straight and do my work. I don't wait till the next day to do my homework. That's a non-scale victory to me. You know, I take the steps at school. I don't take the elevator anymore. And I don't get as tired walking up 4 flights of steps. as I used to. That's a non-scale victory to me. So I think if you focus on your steps towards your success, whatever that may be, that'll push you through the process. Because if you're scoreboard watching, then that means you're not zoned in. And I'm going to say that again because you might have missed it. If you're focused on what the score is and being down by 5, anybody that's been, playing basketball, volleyball, whatever the case may be, if you're focused on the score, you're not locked in. You know what I'm saying? You need to be focused on, okay, that was good defense, but they still got the shot. Okay, that's fine. Let me play good defense and make sure they don't get the shot next time. You have to be locked in. You should be so locked in that you don't even know what the scale says. You know what I'm saying? So write down your goals, what it is that you want, and how will you know that you're reaching it? And those are the benchmarks. Those are the non-scale victories that's going to push you towards actually reaching your goal. So you can see and monitor your growth through the process. Evaluate yourself. Learn about yourself. Learn who you are, what makes you tick, what are your drivers, what makes you kind of react, what foods tempt you. Like, all of those things are things that you must pay attention to. That way you'll know when it happens, whether you were able to defeat it or whether, oh, that's something that the temptation still gets to you. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I know where I work, I like to eat the food. You know what I'm saying? And lately, I haven't been eating the food because, one, I bring my stuff with me now. And also because I'm like, I can't stop what makes me like say, ooh, I want some. I can't stop that. But I can make the decision to not eat it. And so lately I haven't been picking and eating, So that's a non-scale victory. So I think if you focus on the things that you are doing and focus on the changes that you have made, that'll keep you reaching your goals. All right, guys. See y'all next time.